She sits by us by this little spring. Let's add one more layer to that. She's pregnant. The most vulnerable time in our lives is when a woman is carrying a child. And this woman who is, I mean, I've never been pregnant, but to me, to think through that, like everything I've ever seen a woman do is about preparing for the safety and future of this child that's going to come into the world. And her idea is, I would rather flee into the wilderness than bring a child into that situation. I'm going to go there. So the place she ran to hide becomes the place that God comes to find her. He finds you in your pain. And I love this because he's going after little lambs. We have a God that wants to heal each and every one of us. Even though we're running from him, it seems like we're running over the cliff or we're running into other people's arms. We're doing whatever it is. He wants to heal us and restore us, but this is where he's going to figure out how to help her. But what I love here is he comes before she's cleaned up or before she's figured it out. She's a mess. She's angry. She's bitter. She's resentful. If she sat down in church next to me, I might get up and move across the room. She's not in a very good place. And yet the Lord comes to her right here. And sometimes I think we need to understand that the places we think we can hide feel peaceful, but really those places are keeping us busy. They're keeping us preoccupied. They're keeping us just distracted so that why? We don't have to deal with our pain. Now, I learned something a long time ago. It took me a long time to learn it. But as a child, whenever I would get sick, my mom would give me medicine. Like, I think it was Tylenol or something like that, right? So today we don't do that. Disclaimer. But as a child, like if I would get a fever, my mom would give me Tylenol, right? And in my head, as a child, I thought that healed me. The fever broke. I'm good. I didn't feel any more pain. I learned later on that sometimes is not good for other body parts like your liver, right? And then I learned that it didn't really heal you. It just took away the pain. The pain's still there. A lot of us self-medicate that way today. We do it in relationships. We do it in giving ourselves to people that are unworthy to receive it. We do it in putting our trust in religion or into teachers. We do it in putting it into like accomplishing tasks, like being successful. These are all things that medicate us so that we can be distracted from going, I hurt. I'm in the wilderness and I hurt. 8-10 says this angel comes to Hagar and he sees her.